The fourth stimulus check and monthly recurring payments are becoming even more likely. However, they remain in the hands of Congress. Let's talk through all the details. Welcome everybody. Hey, thanks for being part of this community. If you've been around for a while, or even if this is your first time, thank you so much for checking me out. I truly appreciate your support. As you know, I am your one and only daily advocate, as I am back every single day to keep you updated with everything going on and to help you out in any way that I can through these videos. If you haven't done so already, or if you happen to be new here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I will continue to be back each and every day to keep you updated. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, and all I want to do is help you out through this very confusing time. Let's talk through this. So I wanted to bring this up and let you know where we actually stand with the fourth stimulus check and these recurring monthly payments as the evidence continues to pile up and we have even more people calling on a fourth stimulus check and recurring monthly payments. The reason I wanted to bring this up, over the last couple of weeks here, since we've been talking about this fourth stimulus check and these recurring monthly payments, I continue to see a variety of comments down below expressing different opinions and ideas in the comment section. Some people, some of you down there, are saying, hey, I am very confident, I am almost sure that we will absolutely get a fourth stimulus check. Some people are saying, hey, I'm not really sure if there will or won't be, but I'm going to remain hopeful and I'm thinking that there probably will be. Some others are saying, hey, it's just a toss-up right now. I'm not really sure. I think I'm really on the fence right now. It could go either way. Some people are saying, I don't really think there's going to be another one, but I'm going to remain hopeful. And then, of course, there's other people who are saying, no, there's not a chance. We will absolutely not get even another penny out of Congress. And then, of course, we always have the haters, but we don't worry about the haters. But, of course, they're always out there. But anyway, I wanted to bring this up to kind of level the whole playing field here, let you know where we actually stand, what's going on with all this. Now, if you've been watching the videos for any length of time now, we bring up the fourth stimulus check and these recurring monthly payments, I don't know, maybe a couple times per week, where I make dedicated videos talking about this, among all of my other videos talking about like Social Security, the infrastructure packages, and all of these other things that I talk about. But I bring these updates to you simply because we're continuing to get even more information and evidence, as well as additional people calling on a fourth stimulus check and recurring monthly payments. Here's what's happening. The people out in the world, people in Congress, people in the Fed, the president, people in the Senate, economists, there's all kinds of different people out there of influence who are watching everything going on right now saying, hey, check this out. The economy is doing really good on one hand in some sectors, and some people out in the economy are doing really well right now. But on the other hand, we have this other group of people who are not doing well at all. Like they're really, really struggling right now. It's like the Great Divide, right? You've probably heard people say that before. The Great Divide that's going on right now. Well, yeah, this is like a classic example of that. People are doing really well, and some people are doing not so good. They're still struggling during this time. Therefore, it gives us this indication and more evidence, and more people are reaching out saying, hey, we need a fourth stimulus check. We need recurring payments. In fact, if you watched my video this morning, I talked about that letter, a new letter, a brand new letter, hot off the press, drafted by 6 members out of the House Ways and Means Committee, reaching out to President Biden, asking him to include recurring monthly payments into the American Families Plan. Now, if there wasn't a need for a fourth stimulus check or recurring monthly payments, why would these people of incredible influence reach out to the president with a drafted letter signed by all of them saying, hey, we really need you to add recurring payments into the American Families Plan? You know what I mean? Yeah, do you get what I'm saying here? Like, people are finally realizing there needs to be additional relief right now. So that's what's happening. By the way, if you didn't happen to catch that video from this morning, go back and check that one out where I gave you all the details on that letter that they sent over to the president. They actually just sent it over to him on Monday. I mean, literally 2 days ago, they sent him this letter that I'm talking about. It's a brand new letter. In fact, we have those other 2 letters that were sent to the president calling on basically the same thing, a 4th stimulus check and monthly recurring payments. This is 3 letters now that have been sent to the president calling on him to include a 4th stimulus check and monthly recurring payments. 3 letters sent by all of these people in Congress and of major influence over to the president asking him to include additional payments. I mean, what does that tell you about everything that's going on right now? What does that tell you about the need for additional stimulus checks? Now, I've seen some comments, not many of these, but a couple comments here and there that come in and say, you're making all this up. This is not real. Nope, that's not the case at all. In fact, if you want to fact check anything that I talk about, feel free to search it online. You can find it yourself too, just as easily as I do. I mean, honestly, I do a lot of research on this stuff. I read a lot of different things every single day. But if you want to check anything that I talk about, please feel free. Look it up online. In fact, one of the letters that was submitted to the president was back in January, is actually when the letter was drafted or written up and sent over to the president. That was the one calling on a 4th stimulus check and monthly recurring payments. The other one was in late March. That one was written up by senators, 21 senators calling on him for a 4th stimulus check and recurring payments. Feel free to check that one out. The one that was sent over on Monday, 6 members of the House Ways and Means Committee. They sent it over on Monday. Feel free to check it out if you'd like. And again, you're welcome to do that. I mean, seriously, I just want you to know that I'm here to bring you the information as we get it. And it's looking very, very likely that there probably will be a 4th stimulus check and or recurring payments or something along those lines. Here's the deal. As I said at the very beginning of the video, I said all of this is within the hands of Congress right now. Realistically, it's in the hands of Democrats. It's not even all of Congress. It's just straight up Democrats. They're the ones who have the ability to do this. In fact, the administration said that it's up to Congress if they want to add another stimulus check. As I've said in other videos, Congress is probably standing back like a bunch of dogs, licking their chops. As soon as they heard that, they probably thought, really? It's up to us to decide if we want to add another stimulus check? Well, why thank you. Please. It would be our honor to add another stimulus check. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. That was probably like the best day for them of that entire week when they heard that right out of the administration saying, hey, it's up to Congress. Basically, in other words, the president doesn't really care if there's another 4th stimulus check added into the American Families Plan. Let's just be real. If they added it, it'd make him look really, really good, would it not? I mean, sending out another round of payments to everybody, it'd make everybody look pretty good, wouldn't it? I mean, seriously, it would look really, really good, right? So he is making it very clear that he doesn't even care if there's another one added. Hey, I don't care, whatever, just throw it in. If you guys want one, throw it in. Well, we already know that we have 80 members now across Congress calling on additional stimulus checks, a 4th one, and those monthly recurring payments. By the way, if you saw my video from yesterday afternoon, I actually laid out some of my own proposals. Why do I do this? Some of you think, that Matt guy, he's nuts. Seriously, he's nuts. He's a guy on YouTube talking to a camera, and he's making up proposals. Why does he do that? Seriously, he's got something going on in his head. Well, I'm not going to deny any of that, really. I'm probably not going to, but seriously, no. Why do I do it? I do that because, think back to the last couple stimulus checks. I made similar videos to this. Why? Well, I don't know why this happens, but seriously, every time I make a video like this, not this one, but the one that I made yesterday afternoon with my own proposals in it and like, hey, telling people that we need to get action, calling on Congress, calling on the president, calling on someone for action, it's a weird coincidence, but shortly after I publish those videos, all of a sudden, we get action. I'm not sure if it's just a weird coincidence, but it's happened about 3 times now. That's why I continue to do it. I don't know if they're watching me. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if they're watching me, but honestly, I don't really know. Either way, something weird about it happens every time I make those videos. All of a sudden, it's like, snap your fingers, and it's like we get some action all of a sudden. It's like, That's kind of weird how that just played out. But it happened a couple times before on the third stimulus check, just 2 months ago, something like that, or a month and a half ago when we were waiting for all those and we needed answers. I made one of those videos and boom, right there, I think it was like the next morning, all of a sudden we had an announcement saying you guys are getting your stimulus checks on blank day or whatever happened. So either way, but I just wanted to clarify with you. The likelihood of a fourth stimulus check continues to get greater and greater. The further along that we continue to move with these infrastructure packages, we're going to get more information. I know it feels like there's no way we're not going to get another one. But guess what? How did everybody feel leading up to the second stimulus check? I mean, seriously, remember that? Late December? I saw all the same comments down below last year. In late December of last year, so many people reaching out saying, it's not happening, drop it, it's not happening. And then guess what? We got it. The same thing happened in early 2021. People saying, we're not getting the third one, it's not happening. And guess what? We got it. Do you know what I mean? It's the same situation once again. This year is looking very similar to last year. So the only difference I think is going to happen is we're probably going to get stimulus check number 4 probably several months prior to what we did last year. Remember last year was in late December or even early January for some people? I think we're going to get it several months sooner this time. However, I would not be surprised one bit if they make the eligibility a little bit more restricted, as in maybe they lower the income threshold way down to really focus on those lowest income and most people that are suffering the most right now. Probably low income, probably like $30,000, $40,000 of income is probably what I'd be looking at for that. Either way, I hope this helps you out to clarify this a little bit. I know it's a confusing time. I know it's incredibly frustrating waiting, but just remember, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to mislead you in any possible way. I'm not here to give you bad information. In fact, I check all my stuff and I encourage you, seriously, fact check anything that I talk about and you can find it for yourself. But either way, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. I just truly want to help you through this platform, which is why I say I'm your advocate. As your advocate, I'm here to be your voice and to help you out. Thank you, everybody. I truly appreciate it. I hope this helps you out and gives you a little bit more information. Check out that video from this morning and check out my video from yesterday afternoon with my proposals. I think you'll like it. It's a pretty good one. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Thanks, everybody.